Yes, I'm sure. Fucking it's going right now. But welcome back. It's been 3 whole ass months. Adam and Eve still hasn't sponsored us. But today we have fucking Sneets.
Yo.
Olivia. She's not fucking back. Okay. And
I
then
said
okay, Optimus Prime. Your fucking internet is
fuck off.
your fucking router is in the Orion Nebula belt right now. And then we have a first time attendee Jeff with us.
Hey, what's going on?
And then we have Chris
Yo.
and Kainen.
Hey.
Now, hopefully, Olivia's internet returns to fucking Earth.
We'll need SpaceX to bring it back. We'll have Elon
No
Musk
need to
make a
attack-
rescue mission for her.
Yeah.
Oh my acting.
She's actually gone right now.
Oh my god, I can hear Brayden through her mic. I can hear Brayden more
Echo.
through her mic than I can hear her through her mic.
Oh Christ!
Okay, my voice says that it's like
Nah,
connected
it was
now.
it was
Is it
Jeff.
okay?
It was Jeff.
We're good.
Is it
Yeah.
okay now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why it disconnected, but fuck off.
So now it just kind of sounds like broken English. Can you give me an angry Japanese man through your mic, please?
How the fuck do I do that?
Oh, just like this.
Oh!
Oh, practice violin till you'll bleed. Bring me a sushi.
Tomure!
Anyone do
Oh my
the
God.
that dude's name? Anzo?
Practice violin till your fingers bleed.
That's exactly what I want.
Okay, now that we've pissed off all of Asia,
Okay.
Watch it anyway.
We're demonetized already.
yeah, you're
Ben
right.
is the
But
only Asian that would watch our show.
you're
This
right.
is blocked in all countries.
All of Asia is coming for our podcast.
I'm
All
afraid
It's like
the
all of-
fucking
all of
Mulan
China
meme.
knows.
Yeah.
All of China knows we're here.
But to piss off the rest of the population, Thanos dies within 5 minutes of Endgame.
Hey, that's
Evan,
my
take
joke.
it away.
That's some.
Yeah, Thanos
spoilers.
literally dies in the first 5 minutes of Endgame. And
Oh,
I wish I was joking. Like, someone told me that before I went, and I was like, haha, that's funny. And then it happened.
Then again, it's been like a whole month, so you can't really blame me.
What did you
anybody
do?
for
I
spoilers.
aimed for the head. Like, what do you...
A funny story about that scene. I was in the theater with about the boys of
What?
my area, you know.
Is that
Okay.
Ethan?
I just
Yes,
Connected
Ethan
to a
joined
different
Discord.
Wi-Fi
Continue,
network?
Jeff.
Okay, well, I was in that theater, and my man Thor cuts off Thanos' head, and I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, why? Why did this just happen right now? And I look over, and then you hear this guy behind us. He goes, "Killed him God style, bro." I lost my shit. And whenever it started with Hawkeye, I looked at our snare drummer. I said, "Thing ever going to fucking start?" Like, and then I see his kids turn to dust. I'm like, "Oh, shit! It started." I didn't know the
when
movie
I
started.
saw, when I saw his kids turn to dust, I thought for sure Hawkeye was going to kill Thanos. Because, like, Hawkeye's not
No,
that powerful.
He
But by the-
he
but you
Gonna
killed his
do.
kids, and he's
he
just
killed
like,
he killed Black Widow.
You're the worst kind of person.
oh my god.
If they somehow
no, but he
stuck
did-
through the
he
first
did-
spoiler.
trusted the red floaty man. Like,
No, but he-
Technically,
He
okay,
did turn into
technically-
Ronin though, so
Technically, Hawkeye did let Black Widow die by dropping her. So yes, he killed
no, he didn't drop her. She let go of his hand.
Still,
But he was the last
that's
one
not
to
how
touch
that
her.
works. If I'm clinging to you and you let go of me, I'm still clinging to you.
yeah.
Exactly.
Therefore, you
She
have to
let
let
go
go
of
at
his
some point in
arm.
time.
Okay, yeah, Olivia, next time someone tries to grab me, I'm just gonna let go of them and go limp and see what happens.
No, she was holding on to his arm and she let go.
Then he have a
Also,
hold of her.
He wasn't holding her.
Also, he got hit in like the side by a grappling hook. Like he was tethered by his hips, and they just never mention it. He walks away from that perfectly fine.
Nah, bro, he was fucking teleported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like once he gets back to teleportation, it's just like, yeah, she's dead, but I'm fine, I'm good.
Maybe there's like healing powers in that or whatever.
There were a lot of inconsistencies in that movie.
Well, they did say
The
like
whole
screw it,
time
time
thing.
travel, which is always a problem. You never.
No,
Yeah.
The thing is, they addressed it and acknowledged that, ooh,
Okay,
we can't break the
wait.
rules. And they're like, oh, hey, let's kill Thanos from 5
Okay,
years
wait.
ago
Can
or
I talk
whatever.
about something? The fact that Ant-Man did not get released for 5 years and all that it took was a rat to step on the button and
Bro.
that the battery didn't die?
No,
What
no,
the
no, no.
fuck?
Fucking
Olivia,
Master
here, I'll explain it.
Splinter.
Everybody
Master
shut up.
Splinter saved all
All
of
of humanity.
no,
I'm-
Hang
all
on.
of half of everything.
Olivia, the rat's explained by the one universe where it all works out that Doctor Strange mentions.
I
So the
guess,
rat-
but why did it take 5 years?
Because it's the one universe they win.
But also, why
If
didn't the
Ant-Man appeared
van?
early, he probably wouldn't have like searched for the team. And
Yeah,
been
but
like,
why didn't
"Hey,
the
pin
van
particles."
die? Why didn't the battery in the van die?
True.
The one condition.
It wasn't the battery in the van. It was probably like one of those big ass batteries hooked up to all the stuff.
Okay,
Got
but
shrunk.
how did,
But I still want
how
to
did
know
that
like
van
how
get there in
that
the
didn't
first
die.
place?
Well, the van got there from Ant-Man too.
No, but
Yeah, I
like,
got there
in
from
the
Ant-Man and the
compound
Wasp.
area. Who thought,
Oh, they must
look
have
at
taken
all
it
this
there.
science equipment. Let's put it in compound.
Yeah, because whenever the movie ended, the back was open with the portal, so they must have seen
Yeah.
that and been like, I wonder what that is. Oh, whatever.
Also, I'm a little mad that they made Infinity War knowing they were just gonna retcon it.
I liked Infinity War a lot more than Endgame.
Yeah, but
like-
Infinity War set itself up for a sequel failure because Endgame, I liked it, but it was a very weak Marvel movie.
I think that more people
Both
should
were
have
good.
died.
Yes, there should have been more
Like-
consequence. You
Like
can't just
fully
retcon.
died.
Yeah, you can't just
Like-
be like, we took them all back because of time travel, and now no one ever can die.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
no.
the only
been planned
person
for
that
years, though.
really died was who was the only like Tony,
Iron Man
Black
and,
Widow,
and Black Widow. I
and
mean,
like
congrats, we
Gamora is
spoiled
like
it, so-
missing, and like Gamora is like missing, but like she came back from the past,
But like,
but that didn't like, but she's missing in the galaxy, but like still out there somewhere. That doesn't make sense.
Pretty
Why
much.
didn't she just die also?
the other thing is, like, they made Endgame just to retcon everything, but Tony died by something that wasn't the Soul Stone.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't they just double the army and just get everybody like pin particles, because they have infinite pin particles due to time travel.
Okay. Also,
And also, doesn't it mean
Why-
infinite Infinity Stones for one timeline?
I don't know why.
Why would they do time travel?
Thing is, like, why could Gamora come back from the past and like stay? Sort of. Apparently, she's like lost in the galaxy, but they couldn't bring back Iron Man from the past or Black Widow from the past.
Well, Black Widow would be from a different timeline, but they couldn't save Iron Man in the final fight.
Because he's in the final timeline.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So he's dead.
Gone,
Unless
yeah.
unless in fucking Spider-Man Far From Home, Tony is his fucking AI.
That better be. It better be.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that he'll definitely have like some sort of like version of himself saved into something.
Who knows?
Also, the Steve Rogers memes are really freaking funny.
Oh, they're so good.
Bro,
There's-
Captain America just became captain of the whole Earth because now Captain America can say the N-word.
No, Captain America.
You're right.
Captain America became America's ass.
He is America's ass.
Dude, the
But
fight
he is
between
also-
Captain America.
And Captain America.
Like the fight with Captain America right
And
after he
Captain
goes Hail Hydra to the guys in the elevator, and he's like,
Oh,
Bucky's
yeah.
still alive. Had me laughing.
Bro,
Like
we
I thought
were
that scene was hilarious.
me and the boys
I know
were in
he
the
was.
theater.
He was like, I could do this all day, and he's like, yeah, I know.
But like me and the boys were in the theater, and this is like my third or fourth time seeing the movie now, and we had this thing where anytime someone would die, we would make the Minecraft villager noise. So like,
Oh God.
Oh.
and
Ooh.
it gets clear to like almost the end of the movie, and they forget about it, and Iron Man dies. And the theater is dead fucking silent. And all you hear from me is, So,
Dude.
at this tragic point of the movie where the whole theater is silent, you hear a fucking Minecraft villager noise. And then Steven and Brady next to me, they just start laughing.
So you want to know what I think is a missed opportunity?
What?
What's
When
that?
he goes, I am Iron Man, he could have just used the Reality Stone to make him sound like the song.
Like he could have played the song in the background.
He literally could have like bent the waves of sound or whatever. I don't get how science works, but it's a Reality Stone.
He could have literally just bent the sound waves.
Ooh, this is why
Okay.
you're not a band kid, Evan.
Shut up, Chris. You don't have
That
a
was
girlfriend.
like the first thing I said in like 10 minutes.
Hey, listen, I'm not a band kid either, so fuck off.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Then you're
Sounds
just
like
as
it.
bad.
Fuck.
Watch me get dumped like tomorrow.
You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I bragged about it, so
Why?
now it's gonna come crashing and burning.
Okay, wait. Do you know you know what I really want to know? Where did Bruce Banner get his clothes?
He probably
he make
fucking
them?
fabricated it himself.
Yeah, he really made it himself. Can you
He
imagine
has like
Baron,
6
like,
fucking doctorates.
just
But-
naked Hulk slaving over a tiny sewing machine.
But that's a big ass. That's like a nice quality sweater. He must have had some time on his hands.
Well, there's a
What else is
website
Hulk
and it's
gonna
called
do for 5 years?
BigDudeClothing.com. 2XL and up. Like we're talking 8XL, right?
that's more than
talking like
8XL.
That's like 16XL.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe his pants were like 8XL, but like his shirt, definitely not.
Maybe it's just really stretchy.
Yeah.
It's made with love. That's how.
It's like baking, like he's just baking his sweater and it's like made with love.
He starts a clothing company.
I'm on that
Oh,
website
it's
right
made
now.
with love.
I'm
Wait,
on
what
that
website?
website.
What website?
BigDudeClothing.com.
Oh, 10XL. Here we go.
They have
Oh my
this.
god.
They have a singular black guy modeling all of these shirts,
Oh my god.
and it goes up to 8XL.
Oh, I
Have you
found
guys seen
10s, buddy.
CoolT-shirts.com?
Oh my god. That man is
What,
really
Evan?
creepy.
Have
It's
you guys
just
seen
like
CoolT-shirts.com?
cruelty-free, vegan.
Yeah.
It's an Australian website, and they
Oh,
just
I
sell
love
these like
him.
almost aesthetic T-shirts.
Are you talking shit on fucking
Slazzo.
Are you
Big
talking
Chungus
shit?
memes.
Slazzo literally promotes them in like every video that he makes.
I know,
He's
but, like,
by the
fucking-
way, my shirt's from Cool Shirts.
I'll be back.
the Cold Ones podcast with fucking Anything for Views? They're sponsored by them.
Yeah, but like everything's overpriced, and all of it's just like poorly printed.
Because it's from Australia.
Yeah, you're lucky it doesn't come with a free spider.
Well, I hope it does.
I hope it
It
doesn't
bites me.
ever.
Give me Spider-Man powers. I want part of the Spider-Verse.
I don't
want
think
those,
they're that
I want those
overpriced.
Australia powers.
Yo, can we say screw the in-game conversation and just talk about Spider-Verse? I know you probably already
listen.
talked about
I
it.
haven't seen the whole thing through, but I've seen the beginning and the end like 3 times.
Well, wait, what are you
stupid?
talking about?
Are you actually
What are you talking
retarded?
about?
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse. How have you not seen the whole movie? I will
Because
rent
I
it
would
and bring it to
always
you.
I would always not pay attention in the middle. Like we
Braden,
were
what are
going
you
to
up to
Chicago
tomorrow?
for jazz,
Oh,
and they were
I've
playing
never.
it on the bus.
I haven't seen that. I
I
What are
haven't
love
you up
that
to
movie
tomorrow?
much.
I
It
haven't
is my
seen it
favorite
yet
Spider-Man
because
film.
Me too.
no one would go see it with me, so I never saw it.
What are your plans tomorrow, Olivia Braden? I will bring the movie to you.
Can I come with?
I don't think I'm doing anything actually.
Okay, I'm free until 5.
Yo,
Yeah,
I need-
podcast people, just show up to our houses. We'll all watch Spider-Verse.
No, don't give me
Hell
your
yeah.
address right now, but I will show up to your house.
Okay.
Oh, you'll show up to my house?
the only
With
person I know who actually
Spider-Verse.
watches these is Andrew.
Hey, I watch them.
Yeah.
Wait,
What's
which
up, Andrew? If you
Actually,
made it,
no, don't answer which Andrew
If-
that breaks the rules.
if you've made it this
Chonky
far,
one or short one?
comment down below. What is the answer to 9 plus 10?
Oh God, Wash is on here.
Oh God.
97.
Please get Zach in here. That man
Can we get
is on
10
another
likes?
plane.
Can we get one like?
Can we get,
we get, like,
a
2
singular
Can we
like?
get a dislike?
Can we get
Can
a
we get
dislike, which
3
is actually a
dislikes?
thumbs up from Australia?
Can we get
Can we get a
3
negative
dislikes?
1 likes, which is so many likes that it wraps around the integer overflow twice?
Can we get
Can-
like 3 likes?
Can you guys like subscribe to my channel?
Dislike.
I
Can
know
we get
for
more
a
likes than
fact.
Mr. Beast's most
Olivia,
liked
this is your
video?
promo in.
Listen, I fucking hate it when people do this, but I know myself have done it in a video before where it's like, yeah, can I get a singular like on this video? Knowing damn well it will either get no likes or more than 1. Like the little fucking
Yo, can we get
retard I am.
negative 1 view in this video?
Can we get no views? Can no one watch this? If you're watching it right now, just stop.
Quit. Undo.
No, if
Quit
you're watching
watching
it right
it.
now, cut off the power just so it doesn't count as a view.
Yeah.
Like, kill your
reset
Wi-Fi.
the video to the beginning and close the video out.
Or you could just watch your name.
Was that the Men in Black like snapshot thing? Like you were erasing
No.
the memory?
I
Or was that
took
just you taking a screenshot?
No, wait, hang on. It is.
We can
I did
hear
erase
that.
their memory. I know. I did erase their memory. That was me doing it.
Wait, erasing what?
Their memory of their
What?
view. They didn't watch the video.
Of what?
Let's talk
Oh,
about
nothing.
your love for my umbrella. That is also my weapon.
Wait, guys. Wait, if I'm already coming over, I
Are
just
those
ordered.
movie shorts?
I ordered a copy of my favorite movie ever.
What?
It's called In Your Name.
Oh
Kimi no
my
Na wa?
Oh.
God.
You guys want to watch it?
I found
Okay.
movie shorts on
No.
Amazon.
I'm waiting for
Say
Chris to
no.
explode. Everyone shut up so we can hear Chris.
All right, so listen. Every single day, he makes a joke of, "You guys want to watch Your Name?" It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
It's the best movie ever made.
But he takes it to an extreme.
I love that movie.
He's ruined it for me.
I can name the entire soundtrack in order.
But listen, what about that Alabama abortion law?
Let me
No,
just
shut her
mute
down.
myself real
Brayden,
quick.
get up,
All
get
right,
up.
guys, that'll be the end of the podcast. Olivia, play us out.
Thank you. We're gonna play an insightful reading of Megalovania.
We're gonna play Megalovania on a vase.
On a vase?
Have you guys seen the video
Yeah.
where a guy plays Megalovania, which is a glass of water?
No.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
let's
just
not
different,
talk
like,
about
troops and
that.
drops.
Let's quit. Let's drop that conversation right now.
Oh wait, did he play it with like a glass of water and a spoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
what you're
yeah.
talking about. Welcome back to
Have
the
you seen
podcast.
Feel Good Inc., but with a glass of water?
Oh my god, no. I love them.
It's horrible. The laugh is ting, 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 ting.
Oh god. Feel Good Inc. Why do they have a kids bot version of that?
Oh my god. Why do they have a Feel Good's version? Kids Pop version of Bring Me to Life by Evanescence?
Oh god.
I got asked, like, every day in elementary school if I liked Evanescence.
Why?
Oh my god, I'm listening to this freaking
Chris, I'll
the
give you
Kids
one
Bop
guess
version
on why.
What's going on?
of
Evan
Oh
Essence.
my gosh.
Oh my god. What?
Okay,
This
do you
song is horrible.
want to know
I'm listening to the Kids Bop version of this. It is awful.
Do you want to know what's terrifying? The live action Lion King movie.
That movie's already horrible because it goes against what Lion King was originally meant for. Like, have you seen the Hakuna Matata? The original has, like, them moving around and, like, dancing. It's all colorful. And the Hakuna Matata for the live action is just them walking in a bland background. And I hate it. I despise it. It makes me
What's meant to
physically
happen?
angry.
This
I don't
entire
remember
podcast-
watching The Lion King. Like, I know I've seen it, but I,
I don't
really
remember
don't
asking
remember what
you.
even happens.
I
Alright, listen, I'm just
acted
trying
in The
to
Lion-
include my
Oh, I
input.
just can't wait
Don't
to
even
be a
come-
king.
Wow, alright, fuck off.
I see how it is. Yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, fun fact, in middle school I got called Simba because a friend found an old baby picture of me dressed as a lion.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, as a baby, my mom made a skunk costume for me.
A skunk costume.
A skunk
Welcome
costume.
back, Optimus Prime. Why don't you go as for Halloween?
A skunk.
Can you imagine Optimus Prime but with a paint job of a skunk?
Can you imagine Optimus Prime, but like dressed as a skunk? Like a furry
Like-
skunk.
No, not Optimus Prime, just the truck form. Like a giant 18-wheeler but with a furry skunk suit on it.
Oh my god. And then he turns into Optimus Prime and it's just like fur randomly everywhere. It doesn't actually look like a
They're
skunk.
so stinky.
That's
We're
his
gonna
superpower.
stop.
That's his power. He just has
Hi,
skunk
Chiefs.
powers.
This isn't it.
Oh, speaking of Chiefs, can we talk about the Master Chief Collection on PC?
I'm only going to get that for Halo Reach.
Can we talk about how it's cross-platform?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm watching Adult Swim right now, and they just brought up the fact that petrichor is the smell of rain after it fell. Like, after it just has had fallen. I don't know. What's grammar?
Never
But do you
met.
guys remember that, like 2009 Tumblr when they only made posts about petrichor?
Every time
I don't
my
even know what you're talking
fire
about,
comes
so.
I
on,
don't either.
lights turn off.
Wow. I guess I lived in a singularity where petrichor was a huge thing.
I don't even know what that is.
Petrichor is the smell rain has after it falls.
Yeah, the wise
What?
Steve Grasser once told me that the smell of rain isn't actually rain. It's like fucking fungus and the grass and shit absorbing the water.
Well, they can absorb these toes. Got it.
Ew.
Alright, let's move on to another topic here. Oh,
What
number
was-
3 is
what-
lovely, because my girlfriend is Syrian.
Oh,
I
I think we can skip that one.
Yeah, we can skip 3 because my... Oh.
Wait, Evan, what's number 3?
Wait, I did the lick wrong. I'm gonna hang myself.
What's
now.
number 3, Evan?
I'm not gonna get us demonetized. You can get us
Tell
demonetized
us.
though.
We're
Tell us
already
what's number 3.
demonetized because
We're not even monetized.
So you know when like girls take a shower, and they have to like wrap their head in a towel. Like they
Yeah,
wrap
of
their
course.
hair in it to keep it dry.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about. So
Okay.
Olivia,
Okay.
as a woman,
So,
would
Uh-huh.
you tell us how the heck you do that?
What do you mean?
We're talking
How
about
you do
towel
it?
heads.
What do What do you mean? How do you do it?
How do you wrap the towel on top of your head without a
You
falling?
wrap it
can't do
around
it.
your hair.
What?
You have
Your
You-
hair's in the towel?
Keep your hair dry.
Yes. Yes, your hair is in the towel and you have it on your head so your hair dries.
Why not use a hairdryer, ding dong?
Because hair dryers are bad for your hair sometimes. Like, I mean,
Then don't
honestly,
have weak hair. How
fuck
how weak
off.
can your bloodline be?
Also,
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like to stand for 20 minutes and just blow dry my hair. I'd rather just sit for an
What
hour
else
and
are you
wait for
gonna
my
do for
hair to
20
dry.
minutes?
I don't want to stand and hold a
Well-
hair dryer up to my fucking head.
She said the magical word, which is stand. So I'm
What?
interjecting a new topic. Chris, you want to take this one away because you know where I'm going with it? Never mind. Okay, topic 4.
Yeah. Topic 4. The
Oh
lid.
wait, no one say what it is. Just someone play it.
I already said
You literally already said it.
I already said it.
Topic
Teacher
5.
failure.
Bing bing. I
Listen,
am a failure.
topic number 5. If you never went into a public lobby of Black Ops 2,
Oh,
laid your
God.
headset down on a laptop, and played Crazy Frog for 24 hours, you didn't live.
Shit, guess I didn't live.
Crazy
I
Frog is by
lived,
far
Except
humanity's greatest creation, next to the
The Gummy Bear song.
no,
Yeah.
next to Numa Numa.
and Gangnam Style and Numa Numa. I was gonna say
I
something
forgot about
else,
that
but
fucking
I decided
song.
not to.
Harlem Shake was the pinnacle of music.
Oh my god.
Oh my!
That was humanity's
God.
magnum opus. I also used the
Why
words
was that a
magnum
thing?
opus.
Why was the Harlem Shake a thing?
You
Because
remember
that one
that?
Russian military.
Didn't like PHS get in trouble for doing that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're doing what?
The Harlem Shake back in the day.
Oh, I have no
Oh,
idea.
let's just announce where we go to school.
That's not where we go to school.
Wink. Wink.
I think they already know which state we live in, though.
Oh, in that case, my
You can
address
tell
is.
by the accents.
It's Kentucky.
Yeah, it's Kentucky.
Oh, I was gonna say North Carolina because you really can't tell the difference between people who live here in North Carolina.
I thought it was Oregon.
What? Oh, I want to move to Oregon.
Me too.
I wouldn't.
Let's go.
You have to pay
wanna
Steam sales tax there.
Okay, but also, there's a certain
move to
type of
Pennsylvania.
leaf that's legal there.
Yeah, you can do that in Colorado too.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
just back.
like Oregon.
Yep, after a minor technical difficulty, my power flickered off.
Hey, the podcast can now
Hell
be
yeah.
funny again.
Now they know where we're from because he said my power flickered off.
Listen,
That could be Alabama, Kentucky, Texas. That could be
Listen.
many places.
don't bully
We're
me on the
actually
way
all-
I talk.
We're
It could
actually
be
all
any
from
southern
Texas.
state.
We're actually all from Texas, except for
We're all from
Kainen.
them southern
Kainen's-
states.
Kainen's from Utah.
Smoke kicker pie.
We're actually all from Wyoming. We don't exist. This
We don't
Exist inside of a
podcast doesn't
singularity.
exist.
That's why Olivia's Wi-Fi is so bad.
All states that start with W.
Shut up.
We are all in the same singularity, sharing the same small little Ethernet cord.
Yeah, we're all sharing the same Wi-Fi network, but it's actually just a hotspot on someone's phone.
From outside the singularity, so the signal's
real
traveling through
bad.
3 black holes.
Uh-huh.
How does the
So, yeah.
singularity work?
We're all from Texas. Kainen's from Utah. He's a Mormon.
He's a fucking Mormon.
Turn it off. Like a light switch.
Kainen, how does it feel to be a Mormon?
Wait. Kainen can't be Mormon because he's. Wait. I don't know if it's canon.
I can't be.
I don't
I don't
want
know
to
if
say
that-
it.
Did you say I don't know if that's canon?
I don't want to confirm that in the lore of the podcast, if Kanan does or is gay. Does he is gay?
Does
Kanan-
or
Is-
is not does is.
Does Kanan is gay?
Is Kainen was gay?
Was
from
he, if
Utah.
not?
Was if gay, Kainen not?
If Kainen, else gay.
All right, the bit's over.
Does is Utah? Does Mormon?
If someone speaks the language of the gods one more time, I will just end it all.
Kainen, I
Condition,
don't know why I
if Mormon, equal,
Afraid I'll beat you up with
else
an umbrella.
false.
Evan? Olivia finds
gonna get
something
kicked.
enjoying.
Okay.
I don't know why. What he just said was so
All right,
funny.
boys, let's talk about the real news. Let's talk about
Kaiden
let's
just
talk
said,
about
like,
world
does
peace
is
real quick.
Kainen,
Can everyone
when you
shut up?
said like, fuck off. Kainen, when you said "does is Utah," it was just fucking funny. I just wanted to let you know that.
It's just so funny. Oh my god,
Hey,
guys.
Yeah.
Fuck
on
off.
to the real topic. On to
Yeah, let's
the
get to-
real topic.
You know what? I'm the
World
only
peace
one
has
that
been established. World
I'm-
hunger has ended. Everything is calm. There is no war. You
What?
wanna know
Poverty
why?
is no more.
Poverty
Because
is no
of me.
more. Death is gone. Hentai Haven has returned.
Yeah, you right.
I'm the only one that brings any sort of freaking audience to this podcast. So
Yeah, because you're a woman.
exactly,
We all like hating on you and oppressing you because we're epic gamers.
yeah.
I'm
And then
the
white
second
knights
most
will come
oppressed
and
Gamers
defend
rise
me.
up.
We're oppressed.
Hose mad.
Yeah, and then
Hose
and then
mad.
white.
Hose
Shut
mad.
up.
Hose mad.
Fuck off. And
Guess
then
what,
white
guys?
knights
I
will
get
come and
second
defend
place
me,
for
and then
my-
you'll get more views.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you guys just need to make fun of me more, and then all the
So
white
I
knights
was on
will
the
come.
ball this whole podcast.
Yeah, you need to title it, Brayden. You need to title it. We just bully Olivia the whole time.
We bully Olivia for
I don't
45
make
minutes.
fun of
Okay.
women
Uh huh.
and-
But when secretly we spoiled like all of Endgame.
Uh huh. In the first like,
I'm
fucking
pretty sure we just
5
had
minutes.
the whole movie in here. Replace the podcast with just the entirety of Endgame. And you pretty
Because
much
we
have
all
the
know
same
no one will
product.
watch this, so
Yeah, the entire
But
the
guys,
first 5
guys, we
minutes
just
are the
skipped
podcast.
over.
Title
Our
it
savior.
the entire in-game experience, and that's it.
Wait, okay,
In-game
hang
After
on.
you guys are
full
done being
movie.
white girls, then
Wait,
let's
wait.
talk about it.
No, wait, hang on. The topics
Jesus
go
Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
those aren't
69.
even topics. That was just stuff I was saying.
Okay, y'all.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
We grazed over heaven
Cor-
opening and shining its light upon us. God Himself descended and gave us one final gift. Hentai Haven is back.
If he descended, we'd be dead.
All of
We
us
are
in this
dead.
would be dead.
Again, we exist inside of a singularity.
Me and Kanan especially would be dead because I'm a woman. And- He's gay.
I'm the second most oppressed.
Yep.
Let's
Wait,
not
but I
forget
thought
the
gamers-
most
I thought
oppressed
gamers
of us here,
oppressed.
the gamers.
Gamers. Hang on, I have an anime profile picture. Am I still oppressed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially.
You're the most oppressed here.
Uh-huh.
My
Because you
my
like
profile
anime.
picture's a Discord anime girl.
Because you like anime, you're oppressed, and I feel bad for you. I'm so sorry that you have to go through what you go through.
Yeah, I feel really bad for you. Let's have a Sneak Appreciation Day.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's wait, how many days are
It's
in May?
February 29th.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds reasonable.
That's
It's October 32nd.
Yeah. The day after
Oh,
Halloween, but it's still October.
If we ever like super run out of topics and I'm on the podcast, I could just tell the Dent story.
Oh yeah. I mean,
That-
we're kind of
we'll
out of
save
topics
that.
now.
We'll save that for another time.
Yeah, we'll save that for drastic measures.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that we
when
should
we're-
just
the
have
next
a.
thing we can talk
really
about is the Pro
can't come
Jared
up
drama if you'd like.
I
No,
think
I
that
think
this
we need to-
podcast should be a plea from God Himself to give us fucking topics, because we're all
think-
retarded and can't think of anything.
If
I
you
think
are
that-
topic
one
10.
of 3
Oh my God.
viewers
The
What
next
Is
podcast,
Evan retarded?
I think we need to talk about injuries that we've sustained as a child.
Oh yes.
The next one.
Oh, I win.
The next one.
I have so many
Or
scars
in
and
general,
weird
dumb
I
shit
do
we've
too.
done as
clicks.
kids.
Yeah, just injuries that we've had, but like, you know.
Well, whenever I was 12 years old, I lived in the hood, right?
Okay, we're doing this now. All right.
And
Doing it now.
listen,
Okay.
we were talking about it. I could see it. We're making it happen.
All right.
So I was 12 years old, playing some football in the hood. You know, little. I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm just gonna say it. I lived in a black neighborhood, right? And I was a little fat white boy. And the one time I get to touch the ball, I'm running, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the hood, so there are holes in yards, right? So I step
Mhm.
in the hole while running this football. I broke my pinky toe, like the 5th metatarsal. I'm not kidding.
That was so dramatic for you
I'm
breaking your
kidding.
pinky toe.
Like the fifth metatarsal.
Guys,
Listen.
you'll never believe
Is
it.
that what
I
a
broke my
metatarsal
pinky
is?
toe.
Just a
Oh my
toe?
gosh. Wow.
Let's look at the clinical definition of a
It's
metatarsal.
Kyla joined.
Oh.
Hey, Kyla.
Kyla, don't speak. You're not part of this podcast.
Yeah, I'm the only
Kyla,
girl.
leave.
I'm the only
I
girl
love
allowed.
that you joined
Oh.
me.
She just laughed.
I just said I'm the only girl allowed. She left. Oh.
I kicked her.
I said, Kyla, leave, and then she left.
I said I'm the only girl allowed.
This injury consisted of me getting bullied
Kyla.
for breaking my pinky toe, right?
Yeah.
Like my middle school was 2 stories. We had an elevator. I was on crutches for a few weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and they wouldn't let me use the elevator. And their reasoning was, "You're on crutches. You'll be fine. You aren't in a wheelchair." I'm like, "What do you want me to do? Be a veg?" Like,
Just start going like.
You just go to school the next day.
Just start drooling on
wheelchair.
yourself and shaking on the ground. They'll probably put you in the elevator.
oh shit! In 6th grade, another funny story. This kid, like, they separated our lunches. All the boys in the class were in first lunch, because
Wait, really? They actually did that?
Oh, Chris and I have a story from middle school too.
What the?
Wait,
all the
how?
girls were in the second lunch, right?
Yeah, we do. I'll explain.
This kid, he took my seat. I went to go get a fork. Took my seat. All my stuff's sitting there. And he just moved my tray over and he sits right down. Dog, get up. What am I going to do about this? So
You
Buddy?
cut out.
I'm going to flop in the floor. So I flop in the floor and start having a fake seizure.
Jesus, this is your best answer.
My English teacher comes running over. And, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I just keep like freaking the fuck out on the floor. And shaking, vigorously shaking. Like, y'all are gonna make fun of my accent. It's like someone just took my sheep, took my dog, and my truck, right? And then on top of all that, they took my sandwich. They took my fucking BLT. So this table to me is like a dog, a truck, and a BLT with mustard on it, right? And I get up out of there because this kid, like, he backed up because I flopped, like, right behind him. He just, like, got up and started, like, dashing over somewhere. Like, oh, shit, this guy's going to die. So then I'm like, no, I'm good. I just sit down. And I get called to the principal's office. And, hey, what's up? They're like, so did you have a fake seizure? Or was that legitimate? Like, oh, this kid took my seat. I just wanted to scare him a little bit. I had 2 weeks of one.
So this isn't a. I'm gonna kind of interject because I have something similar of a lunch story. I don't know if Chris had this same lunch, but I wasn't sitting at his table this day. It's middle school, and there's like the hoodlum table, right? I see two of the cornbillies stand up real fast, stare down at each other.
Wait, what's a
I
cornbilly?
blink. Oh, a cornbilly
A
is a man
hillbilly?
who's a hick. He's a
A
hick that
hillbilly,
disrespects
but
women.
worse.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I blink. Like, it takes fractions of a second to blink. And I swear, within that time, they went from staring down at each other to one of them going terminal velocity. terminal velocity into a water fountain.
This-
Like the other one, the one that's getting thrown, is like 2 times the size. So it's
Okay.
like someone. Let me get composure here. It's like someone threw a cannonball into the side of the water fountain, and they dent the water fountain with his face. And
God.
the
So-
kid just walks it off and starts swinging, and like the funniest part is him just like thud, and he just swings. Like you hear everyone stops dead in their track. It's completely silent after they slam into the water fountain, but he keeps swinging as if it didn't happen. Teachers break it up, and they find out in the office later that day it was a fight over a salad.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the big one got thrown into the water fountain.
Yes, the big one got
Wait.
thrown
Well,
by a
Could
very
you
small one.
imagine the kinetic energy behind that? Like,
I
how
know.
much does this guy weigh? Like
That's why I
200
said
pounds?
terminal velocity.
Are we talking like 200-pounder right here?
Science. You're
Oh, we're
like,
talking like 300 pounder.
Oh,
This
Jesus!
was a fat kid.
Bro, that could have, like,
two-
shook the entire school.
270. 270.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
you said
It
something
kinda has
about the
some-
water fountain, and that instantly made me think of the story. So we're in Chicago, right? And we're at Notre Dame, and I was like looking around, and I was with Katie, and so we were just like walking around and like looking at everything and stuff. And then I went to go get a drink, and then like me and Katie were joking around, and then I saw stats. So I was like, Katie, just act normal for 3 seconds while he walks by. And then she grabs my neck, shoves me into the water fountain. Right as he's watching it. So that was a good time.
Well,
if we're going to talk about times we injured ourselves, should I tell the dent story?
I think that yours
I-
should be last.
Okay, because
Okay,
mine
we'll
probably
save
tops
that-
it.
We'll save that
Well,
for last.
If we're going to talk about... Well, this really isn't... I'm going to tell it. Okay, so this is probably one of my darkest moments. Or one of my
Okay.
my worst moments. So, my buddy got out for Christmas break this year, right? My buddy has a trap house. So, I'm going up there. I have him, another kid, fifth of Fireball, and a 30 rack of Budweiser. That's big dick beer. And we're rolling up there, and I'm probably about 12 beers in, and I just keep going. And we're playing beer pong. I'm killing it. I am destroyed, right? And I'm about to puke because I drank half a bottle of Fireball. That's a big old bottle.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fireball's huge.
They put me out on the balcony. So I started puking. Then I passed out there for a good 2 hours. Pouring rain, 20 degrees. I was soaked. Like, just imagine, I'm slumped over this guy's balcony. And I have to use the bathroom, okay? And it's going to go from PG-13 to about rated triple X here.
Oh my god.
I know this
Damn.
story.
I couldn't see like 2 feet in front of me. It was dark. They didn't turn the light on for me. I was just out there, dead. So I start looking around. I can't see. I can't find the door. My phone was inside, so I couldn't call them to let me in. I couldn't find any of the windows to beat the hell out of. So I'm thinking, well, gotta do something about this. So I pull my pants down, and I press my 2 very white ass cheeks up against his balcony posts. And I then proceeded to try and shit off this man's balcony. It just wasn't working. And
I have to mute myself not to screech. Everybody.
and I pushed a little bit harder, and it finally came out. And I was like, "Yeah, I did it. I got it over the balcony." And they went to Moe's. Welcome to Moe's, my favorite place on earth.
Same.
And they didn't take me, and they left one guy behind. I don't remember his name, but he took care of me. He was watching me make sure I didn't die. And they get back, like, you want something?
Sure, I didn't die.
Oh, buddy, I was destroyed. I've never been on that level. I have never reached that.
Well, you drank
Again.
half a bottle of Fireball.
And 15 beers.
Oh
So-
my god. You
I'm
were
sitting
dead.
there.
You were a
I
dead
was,
man
I was,
walking.
I was dead. Yeah.
It's gonna hit you one of these days. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot to kill you. Let me write your name out.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what Huntington is for in the fall.
Oh, yes. Class 2023. You know how it is. But
There is not going to be a class of 2023.
probably be dead in a ditch somewhere. We'll drop out.
Both.
Yeah, maybe. But they came back from Moe's with all this food. Like, they ate there, but they brought some back just in case. And apparently, the host, he goes, "Hey, Jeff, you want anything?" I'm just like, I couldn't make words. I just started, like, baby talking. Like, I'll take that as a no. So they kept feeding me water. And I just keep people. They finally got me inside. This girl, very attractive. That was my goal that night, but I ended up trying to shit off the balcony. About 6 o'clock in the morning, I wake up. They're still going at it. So I'm on an air mattress. They put a trash can by me, so I just let it rip into that. And then I fall back asleep. At 8 o'clock, time to go. And he opens the door. And he says, Is that a shit on my porch? I'm like, there's no way. There's no way there's a shit on your porch right now. So I get up. I'm still a little bit drunk. I'm stumbling my big ass over there. Right? And I look out this door. And there's a perfect pile of shit. Okay? It's just perfect. It's right there. It's on the edge. It's on the cusp of falling off this balcony. And landing into this bush. I'm just like, okay, I almost did it. And then he looks at me. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, are you kidding me? You locked me out there, buddy. So, a couple months ago, I'd say about March, someone that I don't even talk to, one of the preps, like a volleyball, softball player, you know how it is. And she says, so Luke stepped in your shit. I'm like, when? Said, all like in January. I'm like, how'd you know about that? And when? It turns out they went there again, and I didn't get invited because I got so trashed. And my buddy, old Luke, our mellophone player, he's like, yo, I want to see where Jeff shit. I wonder if it's gone by now. So he starts walking out on the balcony. There's some leaves on there. In his brand new shoes, steps in my shit. And I didn't know this until March. Like, well, Jesus. Nice. I've never been on that level again, and I don't think I can do it. I just get
Are
sick
you
every time I do
proud?
it now. I am proud.
The art you left.
I am. It was like the Last Supper. It was like Da Vinci's Last Supper, because that could have been my Last Supper. I had sheets. I had a sheets Big Ma's chicken sandwich, and I thought that was gonna be my last supper. And
Well, that would have been a horrible Last Supper.
he lives about 40 minutes away from the school, up north. So I drive him and my other buddy back because they had to go somewhere that day that was close to town. And so I start going home, and there's a U-Save. It's a little gas station, family owned, around my area. And I pull into this gravel lot, like right across the street from it. And I open my door, try and puke, and then I pass out over my. I woke up about 15 minutes later. Then during the potato festival, that's a Well, it's stupid. I don't know why it's called
The
Potato
Tater
Festival.
Festival?
Tater Festival. Yeehaw, brother. Praise hell and praise Dale. And I pull in there where they keep the carnival rides. It's a little bit down from our Board of Education. I pass out again. I wake up being vigorously shook by our personnel director, County. And her daughter was at that party that night. And like this girl, she was a majorette. She was a majorette all through high school, and I met her freshman year. She was a sophomore. And
Is she the
cheated on
one
her
I know?
boyfriend. Maybe she cheated on her boyfriend for 3 years with me, and I'm a scumbag. And like she's shaking me because she
did
saw
you
my
know
car.
about it?
Yeah,
What the heck, man? That's not cool.
I didn't like the kid.
I mean, still.
I have a history, like majorettes and me, it just does not go well. Y'all just wait and hear the drama if it gets back to you at Marshall. I will have every majorette in my pocket. But that's the goal. She shake me, she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm just like, "Yeah. What about you?" So she calls her daughter. "I know what you were doing last night. I mean, I really don't care, but if okay." "Well, what's wrong with him?" She said, "Well, he was passed out in gravel lot down from the board." "Oh shit." So drive. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good," because I drive fucked up all the time. So I'm driving 40 minutes home, one way, curvy as shit, and I finally pull over and actually puke. It was straight fireball, nothing else. Hurt so bad. I get home probably about 11 o'clock. Like it took me that long to get home. So it's like, yeah, from 8 probably about 8:15 whenever we left to 11 o'clock. That's how long it took me to get home. It should have taken like an hour. I lay in bed from 11 until 8 o'clock that night. Just completely dead. I thought I was going to die. Like, emergency room. Paramedics were going to be called. Here I am on the podcast telling my shit story. So.
Hell yeah.
I don't think anything can beat that.
The only thing similar with me is I thought I was gonna die, but like you win. That should have been last. The dent pales in comparison.
Yep. Might as well tell it at this point.
All right, should I?
I mean, it's not a big deal.
All right.
I mean,
here we go,
compared to
boys.
that, I guess probably not.
Okay, every time I speak, Olivia likes to interject.
You know what? I don't have anything to say.
All right, so I can't mention which state park because that would reveal where I am. But I was at a state park one summer in elementary school. Oh, the lick. And there's this big asphalt hill. Obviously a road, but like it's a hill. And I'm like, dang, I bet I'd go real fast on my bike with that. And that's as far as I planned. It was the day after it rained. The road was wet. And I'm zooming. I'm going as fast as my little legs can pedal. And there's a big old rock that blends in with the rest of the road because it's like the perfect shade. And I hit that rock. And I go airborne. And my bike goes right, and I go right in the air. And again, it's the day after it rained, right? So my bike spins, like digs into the ground. I land on my ribs, and I dent my rib cage. So the bike handle is sticking straight up, and at like a 90-degree angle from the center of my ribs, like right in the sternum. I just go, and I don't remember the pain. I just remember freaking out because no one ever told me that the wind gets knocked out of you. Like, you just can't breathe. And I thought, I can't breathe. My lungs are injured. I'm going to die. And I'm in, like, I think 3rd grade. I'm on the ground in the mud with a bicycle that just broke my ribs. Okay, it didn't break. It like melted. I don't know how to explain my dent without just showing it. But like part of my rib cage like juts out, but not like through the skin. Like if I bend my back, you can see my bone like through my shirt. It's real nasty, real sexy. Ladies love it. Yeah, that little he got from Kainen, that's him being turned on because he is very gay.
He's gonna come back in like 20 years and just like we're gonna do this podcast like a reunion, and he's just gonna freak out like, you know what? I'm actually gay. I can't help it.
Okay, but the whole point of the story is, Sneeze has this huge dent right over his heart, and it's a concave surface.
No. Let me get to that. Let me get to that.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm on the ground going like, because I can't breathe. And like, someone that works at the state park sees this kid collapse on the road, crawling on the ground. I'm literally trying to crawl back before I think I'm gonna die. And it's just like, hey kid, you cool? And like my parents gave me a little whistle. And like I had the whistle in my mouth. I don't think I've told this part of the story in a little while. I kind of skip over it because it's a little sad. And I'm like desperately trying to blow into it, but I don't have anything in my lungs.
Aww.
And I'm so scared. I'm like crying. And the state park person like picks me up, puts in the truck, puts the bike in my truck, pulls me back to the campsite. I used to tell people that I just crawled back because I wanted to seem cool and metal. And
I've
like,
never heard this part.
yeah, I don't think you have.
No,
But
keep going.
they bring me back to the campsite. My parents look at me and they're like, "You're fine." And I can breathe at this point. By the time I get back, I can breathe because I've calmed down. It didn't damage me. And my mom claims I've always had a small dent since I was born, and then it just expanded when I got hit. So I guess I have 2 health bars. And
Yeah, I think that's complete bullshit because it's like they just didn't want to take you to the emergency room, and they're just like, yeah, you've always had that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure because I got to the camper and my dad gave me an ice pack, and I just laid down, and I don't remember the rest of the day. But I go to a doctor a few years later. They finally look at it. I go to multiple doctors, actually, and most of them tell me I'm fine, nothing's wrong. I had an echo done to check for Marfan's. Everything's okay. But one doctor, only one has told me this, so he could have just been BSing me. But apparently, like, there's been, like, 4 recorded cases of it happening. So the dent is right above the heart and lungs. So if someone hits me, like just punches me hard enough in the chest, my bones will shatter into my lungs and heart. So every fight I get into is life or death.
Shit.
That's the most
Also-
dangerous person because they have like if they know they're going to die, they get hit too hard. They aren't going to get hit. They're going to hit you first.
Oh yeah, adrenaline pumps through me when anyone gets near me. But I'm
Just
very
for,
small.
not even for fighting reasons. Just if anyone gets near you, adrenaline.
Oh yeah, I get like monkey screeches and start swinging things. But there's been like 4 recorded cases of it, but my ribcage can also just collapse at any time.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. And I secretly pray to God that it happens during math tests.
Uh,
But like, you know how scary that is to think like randomly at any given point in front of anybody, I could just be like holding on to my chest and you'd hear like and I just shatter. Can you imagine inviting me to a party? Everything's going great, everyone's having fun. My ribcage just
collapses on itself.
So does this
I don't have
complicate
nightmares about it or anything.
your?
Oh, and this is a very deadly thing, right? Insurance calls it cosmetic. I call that an epic gamer moment.
Story was really good until you said epic gamer mode.
But the whole thing is, he has this huge dent
Can I
right
help
over
you
his
stop
heart.
saying that?
And it's tradition for people to touch the dent.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about touching the dent. Yeah, anytime I meet someone new, I have them touch it.
Hey, I didn't touch it.
It's a rite of passage.
Well, I'm coming up there
Yeah.
sometime.
Where do you live?
I'm not going to disclose that on the podcast, but
DM me. I will
Bet.
come down there.
It's not near us.
I mean,
Not-
Olivia, where do you live?
I did meet you at a graduation party, which is not really appropriate to do that.
Olivia, where do you live? I will fly down there.
I don't think you
Bitch.
need to. I don't think you need
She
to fly
lives
down
like
there.
10 minutes from us.
Oh. I meant fly as in like speed down there, not fly
Yeah.
as in
I'm
hop on
telling
a
your
plane.
mother you speed in your car.
Okay, my car, if it goes at 80, it goes and stops.
Yeah, my car sounds like a fucking pod racer if it goes above 5 miles an hour.
If
Bro.
my car goes above 12 miles an hour, I start seeing smoke.
Damn.
I drive an older 2003 Jetta. Runs off diesel. It sounds like a fucking tractor. Like, I give that thing hell wherever I am. It's just like... like, I miss my Jeep. I had a 2000 Jeep Cherokee. It had a brush guard and a roof rack with a tire, and that exhaust was loud as fuck. Like, around my parts, that's how you know you got a big old dick if your Jeep's like...
So one day, I was screwing with Dave Foggin. Literally screwing him on the table during plan
Oh.
period. It was nice.
Mm.
And we were talking about ween sizes with the whole class. And, okay. I don't want to mention his name, but it starts with Mal and ends with Akai.
Wow.
Talks about how big his schlong is.
Disclosed information, obviously.
And we start questioning Foggin, like one does. Hey, Foggin, how big are you? And he goes, I'll have you know, I have a very big truck. And sure enough, he actually does. Like, it's a huge lifted white truck. I was arguing with one of my friends the other day in the student parking lot whose car was the worst. He won when he hit the side of his truck and a cloud came out from underneath of it. Just a sheer dust storm of rust. And I was like, okay, sure, mine's rusty too. And then he opens up the door and he's like, yeah, you want to see my headlights? And it's like this thing you pull back, which is normal, right? Like that's the thing. You turn your headlights. And he's like, but you want to know a secret? He turns on his high beams and his car starts making like a roaring sound. Like, you know that sound you make whenever you just leave a lawnmower idling? Yeah, he won. It sounds like a light bulb about to bust and then like a...
Okay, so just so everyone knows, we've about hit the hour mark.
Indeed we have.
Have we really?
Somewhat
Yeah.
funnier talk more than me. 'Cause I think
Okay,
I've talked
can
the
I-
most.
Can I tell a small story? I
Women
really
aren't
don't have a
allowed to
lot
speak.
of. Okay, fuck you.
I'm just kidding. Go for it.
Hey,
I'm not kidding.
Braden,
She's
can you
not
serve
allowed.
mute her? Can you serve mute her?
No, please.
She's only here to introduce and execute. Oh my god. She's only here to end the podcast and say ooh woo.
No, Olivia!
All right. Olivia, end the podcast so we can end this.
No,
thing.
I wanted to say
Olivia?
something before we end it.
It's
Fine,
something.
let her.
So.
Hey,
Let
when
the
I was
idiot
young,
speak.
fuck off. When I was younger, I ate Christmas lights.
You
Are
tell
you
that
retarded?
every podcast, Olivia.
Yeah,
Well-
I know, but there are new people. Yeah, I fucking ate Christmas lights.
You know,
Like
Was I
7
the only
of
one
them.
who never really ate anything as a kid?
Oh, I also
Yeah.
choked on a wooden spoon when my brother pushed me down the staircase.
I ate Play-Doh once, but like
Yeah.
Someone told me to make my poo colorful.
I used to eat ladybugs.
I wanted blue poo.
You got a freshman that did that.
Oh wow.
Kainen, what are you choking on?
Okay, well,
Oh,
Ooh woo.
I'm gonna snort some of this Ultra Duster on my desk here.
I'm gonna eat some Clorox.
Sounds
I'm
like
gonna
I'm
do some
gonna-
crystal meth.
I'm gonna eat some light
Guys.
bulbs.
Guys,
What?
I have an amazing story about a crackhead at work today.
Okay, hurry up.
Save it.
It'll
Save
take
it.
10
Save it.
minutes.
Save it.
No.
Save it.
Save
We're
it.
done
Okay,
here.
someone write down Evan's crackhead story in the topics.
Fuck you, Olivia. In the shit.
How do I end it again? I can't
I
remember.
don't know.
You will.
It's been 3 months.
Okay.
Just say ooh and bye.
Okay.
All right, thanks
Epic
everybody
gamer
for
moment.
listening. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit subscribe. Everyone who wants their social medias linked in the description, they will be linked in the description, as well as everyone's channels. If you also enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It will. Bye.
I'm gonna fucking hang myself.
That was the worst thing
Man,
I've
can
ever heard
you,
in my
can you
life.
include I'm
Yeah.
going to hang myself as the ending?
Evan, it's not over yet, but there's some rope in my car.